All right, so let's look at quickly at this. So we have element Q. Element Q has this electronic configuration. So if you separate it into the K element notation, this is 2 and 3. This is 2 and 3 to 2 and 3. Okay. So that is group 3, period 2. So element Q belongs to group 3, period 2. Similarly, element R is 2. If you change the SPDF notation into K element notation, you have 2, 8, 2. So 282, that is 3 digits, so that's period 3, and 2 is the last number in the group 2. Similarly, element S, if you convert the SPDF notation to K-element notation, you have 283. So 283, that's 3 digits, so that's period 3, and 3 is the last number there, so that's group 3. Similarly, element T is 28. 28 in K-element notation, that is group 8, or you can say group 0, and that's period 2. It's period 2 because you have 2 digits. It's period 3 up here because you have 3 digits. It's period 3 up here because you have 3 digits. It's period 2 up here because you have 2 digits. The last numbers give the groups. The last number give the groups. Okay, the element U similarly is 287. If you use the K element notation, all right? So the last number gives the group, and the number of digits you have here, 3, gives the period. So we're able to separate out all these elements by their into their groups and periods. Now, question said the elements in the same group. So look at the elements in the same group. You have group 3, you have group 3, and you have group. Okay, so you have only 2 elements that I have in the same group, and those are elements Q and S. Group 3, group 3. So Q and S. Elements in the same period now. Same period. You have period 3 here and period 3. Those are elements R and S. R and S. And then element U. Hope you're getting that. Elements, so R, S, and U belong to period 3. See R, period 3, S, period 3, U, period 3. So those are the elements in the same period. Now we say what elements ionize readily by losing electrons. Elements that ionize readily by losing electrons are the elements that are metals. So those are elements I said between groups 1 and 3. Those are metals. They ionize readily by losing electrons. It's easier for them to lose their valence electrons than to gain enough electrons to achieve the stable 8 octet configuration, right? So elements, they ionize readily as the metals. The elements are in group between 1 and 3. So that is QRS. So Q, group 3, R, group 2, and S, group 3. Okay. So U elements U and T are outside that they do not ionize readily by losing electrons. So those that gain electrons. Okay, look at gain electrons. That's group 7. Group 7, that is element U. Okay, those are the halogens. The halogens ionize by losing, by gaining electrons. Sorry, and then noble gases. Look at group 008. Sorry, this is a stable octet, so it doesn't need to gain or lose any electron. So they are called noble gases or inert. Those inert elements. So element C falls under those elements that are noble gases. Okay. Now, finally, they react to form electrovalent compounds. What are the elements that react to form electrovalent compounds? Like I told us before, it could be metals and non-metals. So R and U, Q and R and U, Q and U, and then S and U. Okay, metals and non-metals.